Hi everybody, it's April. Thank you so much for stopping back by my channel today. I wanted to share with you the 10 cards that I have completed so far. And in case you haven't seen my first and second video, I will link those down below and also up here in the iCart. But I wanted to talk to you real quick before I share a little bit of today's video because I only have two process videos that of the cards, the creations today. I've really struggled in the last couple of weeks with really my creativity, and then also physically I've been going through some problems. So I have tomorrow going, if you're new to my channel and may not know, I have some neurological damage and spinal damage that affects a lot of things, and so my hands and my leg and just pain levels get really uncomfortable for me sometimes. So I'm going back in for a neurological treatment on my spine tomorrow, where they go in and cauterize the nerves. So that gives me some relief for a while. So tomorrow is part one. So that's part of the reason why I don't have another 4 process videos for 4 more cards. But I did want to talk to you and show you what I did create and go over what I've already done. So on the first video, I created some watercolor panels using the watercolor paper in the kit, and I just did some rainbow theme. This is a pet sympathy card for a friend, and I'm a horrible person for not getting it out in the mail yet. Just had a lot going on here, and so yeah, it was just my concept of kind of where they go when they cross the rainbow bridge. This is my idea of where they would be if we were to see the other side of the rainbow. And so I just think this kit is so versatile. You can do anything with it, really make any type of card. I dry embossed the stencil that came in the kit, so this is raised. You probably can't tell, but there's some texture to it because I dry embossed it into the card panel. And then I just made a Happy Father's Day card out of that and used some Lawn Fawn products to finish that one off. And then also in the first video, you'll see that I created a shaker card. So this is just using the tree die, and I cut away the swing. Thank you for the beautiful moments, and the watercolor paper again. Just more of a soft pastel type of rainbow in the background. So that was the first card tutorial videos that I did. And then on the second one, I went in and created something using the leaves that came in the kit, and I just attached them using some glue dots and added some pearl gems. It's the little things that count. And then stamped some of the little squirrel and tree limbs, the little butterfly for kind of tone-on-tone look. I did create 2 panels on this video. You'll see in that video. And with the second panel, I didn't let it go to waste, so you'll see that here in just a moment. Also in the second video, I wanted to create a pattern paper using some of the smaller images. I went in and used the pear stamp and some of the leaves and individual leaves and created a pattern paper. And then I took some tulle and made a tulle shaker card. And this actual collection of sequins is by Simon Says Stamp. I'm not sure the name of it, but it's a really beautiful, really like fall themed sequin mix if you're interested. So yeah, and then I just again made a Father's Day card because I needed another one, and it just says World's Best Happy Father's Day. So there's that one. And then my big boo-boo, I used a Tailored Expressions background die, or background stamp that I had recently purchased to make a galaxy, and some Distress Oxide inks, and then I accidentally cut the panel with the tree die. It was not intentional, but it still, you know, comes out really pretty and kind of urethral, I guess, if that's a word. And dear Lord, I hope that's a word. But anyhow, you know what I mean, like mythical or whatever. So yeah, I just added swinging by to say hello. I left the swing on the die and just went ahead and used it because I, you know, thought it was so pretty. I didn't want to waste it, you know, after all that work making the galaxy background. And then here was that extra panel that I had told you I had created. I didn't want it to go to waste, and I just added some glitter paper behind it and some more of the pearl and diamond gems. I really need to up my game on sequins, but yeah, and then on the inside I did cut away the extra glitter paper so it didn't go to waste. So that's actually empty in the middle, but it still allows you to have that framing of the gold glitter paper. So did that one. And then I had mentioned to you guys that a Facebook group I'm in had issued a washi challenge. Now I had in the first or second video created a frame using the washi tape, and this was the interior cutouts of that frame. So I didn't want them to go to waste, so I just kind of lined them up and matted them on some green paper using a stitch rectangular frame, and wanted to kind of make it look like it was a present. And I used the ribbon that came in on the packaging to make a little bow, added some little Hero Arts blue pearl gems, and stamped Happy Thoughts on the center of that. And then you could just, you know, put Happy Birthday on the inside sentiment. So nothing fancy, but again, I was just trying to use leftovers and things because I don't want them to go to waste. This is where I kind of started having issues. I wanted to, again, I was trying to use the frame originally on this card, but that didn't work out, and so I just turned this into a little slider with a little boy on his bicycle. And I don't really have any of those slider disc things, so it doesn't slide that great, but you know, that's the concept, is just to create a slider die so the little boy is riding along on the, you know, out in the yard, and there's a little squirrel. I added some extra leaves to be falling down from the tree. I'm using my Distress Oxide here in Ice Spruce and just clear heat emboss, so everything was the monotone color. So all the same color there, and I just really love that shade of ink. So yeah, a little slider guy with the bicycle for my grandson. And then lo and behold, I'll insert a little clip of this while I'm creating, of my decision process on finally using this frame. This was, again, the first original frame I did, and the inside cutouts of that frame, you know, of the washi challenge. And so I just couldn't, for the life of me, figure out what to do with it because the color of the washi tape was throwing me off, and nothing, like even putting blue clouds, stenciling clouds in the background, I didn't like. I have tons of scraps over to the right of me of trial and error processes, and I just ultimately went with black and white and stamped "Thank you for the beautiful moments." I took these little kids in here and have them flying their kites. I added some of those diamond gems for accents, and yeah, added some Spectrum Noir to the little kids to give them a little bit more of a, you know, a shimmer to them, and that was it. So that's all I have. I do have, like I said, a couple more process and creation videos attached to this. One other thing, and again, I apologize if I weren't going into my procedure tomorrow. I would have tried to finish doing this other project, but for now, this is going to be put on the back burner. This was something I've been trying to make this come to life, my concept come to life for the last 3 days, and I just haven't been able to do it. I haven't been feeling well, and so I just figured I'd wait for another day. But I want to create a an easel card and kind of make these kids look like they're popping up on a swing set. So I don't know how I'm going to do that, but this is kind of what I wanted to share with you as my idea. So I put all 3 of these kids, and I just die cut it to where they're not detached. So I did selective die cutting, and then again trying to make it look like they would pop up on the card like they're on a swing set, and then have a background back here. So I don't know, but I have been working on this for days, and it just hasn't come to fruition yet. So if I figure this out, I will share in a singular video how I created my pop-up swing set with the kids. And yeah, so hopefully if you know how to do it, then there's an idea for you. So, okay, thanks so much for your support. Thanks for your patience, and I appreciate you guys watching my channel, subscribing, and liking. I really, really do, and I just want to say thank you again for 1,000 subscribers. I hope that you'll stick around my channel. The June kit should be arriving today, I would assume today or tomorrow. So as soon as I'm recovered from my back procedures and that, I will get started on another 10 cards, 1 kit series. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! had to stop for a minute because this frame is killing me. I want to use this frame so bad, but I feel like it's a curse or it's something. So I am rising above that bad mojo, and I am bound and determined to turn this frame into a card. So I have two ideas. I stamped out kind of doing just a black and white theme. So I stamped this kind of out to see what I thought about that, and just do a black card base. So I don't know, that one, or just a simple sentiment with the little squirrel guy. I don't know, guys. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know what's happening here, but I just can't make myself get this frame to work. So we're going to pick one of these, and I'll probably do the eeny, meeny, miny, mo method off camera, and then we'll be back.